what do you remember about your 2014 playoffs with Carolina? You guys
Oh
were sub
yeah,
500 and still went
yeah,
in and won a game.
yeah. We won? Did we? I think we lost the first round.
2014, you won the first
Yeah,
round.
it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I do remember the last game being Seattle, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken. I
you
think.
lost to
Yeah, we
Seattle in the
lost.
second round, but you beat
Okay,
the Cardinals in the first round.
okay, yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it's a new season. Anytime you get in the playoffs, it's a new season. Um, I know that firsthand. Try to pass that along and pass that same message to the guys. Um, things turn up. The speed is a little bit different. The atmosphere for sure is different, and the stakes are way bigger. So it turns up a lot more.
How do you pass that along? A guy like the glue. What do you tell him? What do you show him?
Just giving off my experience, giving off what I've been through, what I know firsthand. Not something that I think, not something that I seen from someone else. I heard actual what I've accounted and what I've seen firsthand and what I've done. And I think that when you're able to just be real and be honest and transparent, especially when you have so much information because you've done something, um, I think it's easier to pass off a message and it's easier to be heard or understood. So that's really it. Just passing it along.
Those guys are pretty receptive. They're pretty inquisitive. The guys that haven't done it.
Yeah, I mean, it's our room is very unique in a bunch of ways, man. We have a lot of good guys in that room, a lot of smart guys in that room. I think everybody gets it. Everybody, you get the sense of what's going on right now. You get the feel. Like I said, it doesn't feel like regular season. It's just a different vibe. It's a different feel.
Having played them just a couple weeks ago out there, is that maybe good for the younger guys just to have experienced that and got that out of the way?
Yeah, man. It definitely it works in our favor that we've seen them. We somewhat know what to expect. It didn't go the way that we wanted to go the first time around, so we're able to make adjustments to your mistakes and know what you have to improve on. And when you watch film, especially with that last game, you find some hidden gems and things that work well, and you keep working on it and you increase that.
Trey, Ben said earlier that maybe probably don't belong here, probably the worst team in the league. Surely he did it for motivation factor. Does that work? To
Uh,
motivate maybe some of the younger guys saying, hey, we probably shouldn't be here.
I think it's more of a mentality thing. Like, hey, what do we have to lose? In so many words, I think that's what the message is. Um, I feel like I think this is my fourth time in the postseason, uh, so it doesn't happen all the time, and that's just kind of what I'm conveying to everybody. That's the most motivation that I think you need. That it doesn't happen all the time. You may get there a few times, and you may feel like this would be your first of many, but I'm just trying to press that message that you never really know.
Do you think having a young team that's not done this very much can sometimes be an advantage when you're in this situation? It's like guys don't
Yeah,
really know how nervous they should be, maybe,
yeah.
and they can just stay loose because of that.
You know what they say, ignorance is bliss. So sometimes it's better not knowing and just going in and doing what you do than making it bigger than what it is. So I definitely see it from that side also. I remember being that way in 2015. Just kept winning games, and ended up in a big one. But it's just one of those things that you have to realize that something is at stake. However you view it, whether you view it as big, small, huge, and different, just know it's a lot at stake for everybody. So just be ready to go.
Sorry. Do you think there has been some growth in the last couple of weeks since the last time you guys played?
I do. But it goes back to something I've been saying. We're still searching for the perfect game, still searching for the perfect play, still working on continuity and that continuity within the room. We was able to get Joe Haig at left tackle last week. Did a phenomenal job. We could be getting Dan back this week. So it's always, like I said, that plug and play type of deal. But every guy in that room has a starter mentality, no matter who it is, no matter what point we at in the season, no matter what you've done or what you have or haven't contributed throughout the season, everybody has a starter mentality. So we had to continue to work, continue to come out and practice and get better.
What have you seen from JC? Mike praised his communication skills.
Yeah.
Was that? I mean, asking a rookie in Kendrick to do that as opposed to a guy at least who's been here for a few years, is that the difference between the two right now?
Yeah, I mean experience. You know, when you've been able to see some things and versus not having seen it, then of course you're gonna have a one up. You know, KG came out and had a great rookie season, especially for the hands that was dealt to him. Ended up working at JC's in now, and JC's doing a phenomenal job, man. I can't be happier for JC and the work that he's putting in. And I'm also happy for KG to be able to kind of sit back and see what's going on and not take a seat back, but just to be more eager to learn and to see what's going on. So he can continue to grow as a football player and he can continue to get better. But definitely happy for JC and all the work that he's putting in, and just happy that everybody's able to see it on display.
Trey, is there something to be said for, you know, like we were asking Ben this morning about 2005 when it was Jerome's last year and they tried to rally around him. I mean, Ben hasn't said it definitively, but it looks like this is it. Is that something that even is discussed in the room? I know guys want to win for themselves, but is there something a little bit more maybe at stake?
It's always that thought or that notion just sitting on the side. Nah, everybody kind of knows what's going on. You know, we want to win it for him for sure, 100%. But you want to win it for yourself, you know. So that's just added motivation. You know, you're going out there for a guy who gives his all every week. You know, and I'm able to see that up close and personal. I'm right there by him. So it's definitely added motivation to know that, hey, this could possibly be the last one. So let's go out with a bang. But also, I'm old enough to be in this league and realize you never know when you can get back, so you got to go out with a bang.
Anything else? Trey, the second half of that Chiefs game, we were able to run the ball. Is that some of the things you were talking about? You know, wasn't all bad.
Yeah.
You might a couple things.
You know, even on plays that do go bad, it's something that you could look at. It's very rare if you look at film, all 11 guys get beat. So it's something that you could take from each and every play, and whether that be a small part or whatever it is, just something to build on or grow on is most of what I'm saying. And I do think that running the ball at the end of the game helped, but it's something that you had to establish sooner. It's something that you had to establish early and often.